wasn't bad workmanship, Dad. It was working fine when I put the arch up.
Aye, well, it's not fine now, is it, lad?
God, you need the brain of a genius to get these electrics worked out.
I know, you need one to set one of these things.
I've got one of them.
What, a digital watch?
No, the brain of genius.
Who told you that, Damon?
Most geniuses don't need telling. Yeah, come on, I bet you I could fix that watch.
It doesn't want fixing.
But you've been playing with it for hours now.
I know, but I found the formula now.
Oh, come on, Dad, I'll fix it for you.
Damon, I don't want it breaking altogether. No, thanks, you're all right, son.
But they're easy to set.
Damon, not stupid.
Could have fooled me.
Aye, less of it, I heard that. I'll reset your nose for you, sunshine.
Do you mind?
Yeah, look, that blue line he's putting on there.
Damon, it isn't. It's the heater.
No, it's not. It's the fan. Look, if you just don't...
Damon, will you just leave it alone?
But you're doing it wrong.
Haven't you got any beanos to read or something?
Anyway, don't know why you're bothering to fix it. You get a much better curl with my arms rollers.
Damon, I'm gonna...
Aye, less of it.
Well, that dinner'll have to wait. That chicken's still frozen solid. Are you two still fiddling with them?
I'm nearly finished now, girl. Just press that button. Hey, press the out.
Bob, I don't know why I don't leave him alone. It's obvious neither of you know what you're doing. You're going to break and be on repair.
Don't be daft, will you, girl? It's only a watch. I'd have it fixed in a minute. You know I'm pretty good with mechanical work.
Oh, yeah, and that reminds me, I want a word with you. And you.
What about?
Little pigs have big ears. Not here. In the kitchen. Right, now about this agency business, I've had a talk to Teresa. I'm really glad you and Matty have decided to have a go. What I want to know, once and for all, if you and you are with me.
It's not like joining the knitting circle, you know, girl, is it?
Love, we can't just sit around and wait for something to happen.
I know, but I don't want to jump into something I know nothing about, you know.
Well, we know about poverty, don't we?
Oh, I know we've had hard times, but well, we always seem to survive, don't we?
Love, I am sick of surviving. I want to live. I don't want just to be making do all the time. Oh, God, what does it take to get you shifted? And you? Look, there's plenty of skilled men out there who give their eye teeth to be earning a few bob, so if you don't want to know, that's all right with me. My God, you moan on about workers and management, and now that you haven't got any, you're lost. There's nobody around here can do a thing for themselves.
OK, kids. Stick 'em up. Your money or your life.
Damon, get out!
But I fixed it.
Well, thank God somebody has.
Your mother.
Tell her what?
The Jacksons over the road are complaining about the arch that I put in for Petra.
What about it?
Well, they say the wiring's wrong or something.
Yeah, but the impression I got from George is when he put him up to that.
Well, I might have known that.
Well, is it faulty?
Wasn't when I put it in, I'm honest.
Oh, well, let them fix it.
That's what I say.
Now, hang on a minute, Sheila. You know what she is. Anything for an argument. She can't bear that, Barry, as it is.
Well, if he says he fixed it properly, I believe him.
Look, Barry, lad, as much as I believe you, the job is cocked up. Now, I don't know whether you cocked it up or whether they cocked it up, but I was dragged over there yesterday and it's in a bad way.
Well, what am I supposed to do about it?
Well, to save a lot of hassle and a lot of aggro from here, because that's all she's after, the chance to have a go at you. Why don't you just go over there and fix it?
What, and admit it was wrong?
Well, worse things have been known.
What do you reckon, Mum?
Stay where you are. Let her sweat it out a bit longer. Look, he can do no right for her, no matter what he does.
Is your Barry in?
Yeah, why?
Right.
Hey, hang on a minute.
Where is he?
Where's who, or is that a stupid question?
Hi, what's going on?
Ask her, barging in here like that.
I want a word with your Barry now. Are you going to come and fix that wiring?
What wiring?
Don't give me that. The wiring that you cocked up in the arch.
Oh, that wiring. Well, maybe I will, and then again, maybe I won't.
Oh, that's typical.
Yeah, it is.
Look, I'm warning you.
Hey, you're warning nobody in this house.
Got no argument with you, Sheila.
You what? You've got no argument with me when you come barging into my house and shooting your mouth off.
Look, I'd have had no need to have come over here if he'd done that job properly in the first place. But he didn't. So he's going to go over there now and fix it.
Why should I?
Barry, it's easier to go across and do the job.
Easier for you, not for me, Dad.
Anyway, we don't know it was his fault.
You might not, but I do. Are you going to go and fix it? If I was a man, I'd have fixed it myself.
You're married to a man, aren't you? Can't he fix it? Or have you stopped him just so you can come over here and cause trouble?
Are you coming? Look, I've got 2 young kids over there. If anything should happen
Barry,
to them...
get over there and do the
Oh,
job.
all right.
Haven't you heard of courtesy and good manners?
About as much as your Barry has.
Why didn't you defend him?
Because he was in the wrong.
And she was right.
Oh, Sheila, don't be making a mountain out of a molehill, will you?
What are you talking about? She was the one that came over here and forced him out. You did nothing to stop him.
Oh, why? What about you? You didn't exactly grab her by the scruff of the neck and throw her out, did you? You know, you're always saying she's looking for a fight. Well, it works 2 ways, and I'm not going to let you fight with me because you missed your chance of having a fight with her.
Don't you dare talk to me like some old boot!
Let go of me arm, will you? You know, you've got a problem, Marie. Up there in your head, a problem.
Missed my chance, have I? Well, here it is now.
I'm warning you. If you don't get in that house and
You're
fix
gonna
that
do
job
what,
well,
Marie?
miss.
What are you gonna do? Why don't you just run inside and stick them inside the wall sockets, okay? That's the last time you're ever gonna do that, Marie. I'm warning you, the last flaming time.
Do you know something? I'm glad our Petra miscarried that child. Yeah, your child, Mr. Big Man. I'd rather see it dead than the prospect of having you for its father.
What did you say?
And you keep your nose out of this.
I asked you to repeat what you just said to my son.
You heard what I said. Him, the father of our Petra's baby, and he
You're
didn't do
a
a
liar!
damn.
You're a liar, Marie!
Get in the house, you. Go on, get in. Leave this to me. Go on. You know you, Marie Jackson. You've got a mouth and a mind like an open sewer. You've been itching to have a go at him.
He caused it.
He caused nothing.
I'm not having anybody speak to me like that, especially the likes of him.
And what about the likes of you? This has got nothing to do with wiring.
Don't start preaching at me. I've had just about enough of you and your family.
Oh, have you? And what are you going to do about it then? Because you don't even live here. You're squatting in your sister's house like a load of gypsies. Don't talk to me about my family, love. Get your own house in order.
Get my house in order. Don't make me laugh. What about you, eh? Letting your girl get stinking rotten drunk on New Year's Eve, making a show of herself at her age. And where were you, eh? Filling your face with ale. So don't talk to me. I know your sort. It's no wonder you've reared a family of animals.
Oh, have you? Well, let me tell you something my family don't want for nothing and never have. At least they're living in an house they can call their own. And I'll tell you something else while I'm at it. Your Petra once told me that she couldn't stand the sight of you. She said you were a nagging, moaning old bitch. And I said, Petra, nobody could be that bad. But in this case, she was right. I've never met anybody with such an evil mind as you.
Don't you dare.
What's going on back there?
There's murders going on.
She sells me here.
I don't know who you think you are. Look at you. Look at you. Well, I'm warning you. You show your face round my house again. And I'll drag your tatty hair out by the roots.
All right, then. Come on, you just try and I'll have you.
Please mind telling me what's going on.
Hey, just keep that on the end of your nose where it belongs and mind your own business.
A fish-wise brawl near my house is my business.
Well, ask her then, that trouble causing somebody.
Oh, well, that doesn't surprise me.
Doesn't it? Will you get another surprise in a minute?
I suggest you learn some manners, young
You
man.
suggest what? Well, you know what you can do with your stupid suggestions, don't you? You can ride them, because I'm just about ready for you and all. You've had it in for this family since you moved on this close.
You know that's not true.
I'm no liar, love. You've had it in for him and our Damon. And I don't know why, because we've done nothing to you. You're not in your posh house on the wheel now, you know. You're here the same as all of us. Go on, get in your flaming house.
She can't control herself. Just look at her.
You won't be happy until you involved everybody in this close, will you?
I didn't start it.
Well, be sure of one thing, love. I am well able to finish it. And I'll tell you one thing. When your Petra went missing and the police were searching for her, they should have dug up your back garden.
Sheila.
Because you and your lot weren't 2 minutes moving in here and taking over like the vultures you are.
You bitch!
Come on.
Let me go! Let me at her! Let go of me! Leave me alone! Let go of me! I'm never going to speak to you!
Come on.
You just don't give up, do you?
This needs sorting out.
I think you've said enough. Why don't you just go home? You're making a show of yourself.
Calling the police. Where we come from and you come from the same place, we'd never have called the busies in. Never. And I'm not going to have it.
You don't have to have anything. Just go away. I'm never going to speak to you again, Marie. I mean it. I'm not going to speak to you as long as I live. So leave this family alone, starting from now.
Hey, do you think you'll ever get married?
Don't know. Makes you wonder, doesn't it?
Yeah. You don't know until it happens, do you?
Yeah.
You know, you meet her, the one who it's going to be.
If you had your choice, who would you have, Ted?
I don't know, do I? That's what I'm saying.
You think you'd have anyone? Someone off the telly?
I don't know, there's loads of them.
Well, like you? Who do you fancy?
Tracy Ullman.
Oh, trust you, Ted. It's a bit obvious, isn't it?
Obvious.
The Swedish film actress.
I thought she come from Liverpool.
No. She's blonde, Swedish. She's in all them films with the subtitles.
No, that's somebody else, Ullman.
No, it isn't. Blonde, Swedish, I'm telling you, Ted.
No, brunette, pop star. I'll think of a name in a minute. It's got something to do with meat.
What do you reckon, Ted?
I just hope Alan's got a sense of humour.
I was a laugh a minute, didn't he?
Hello, lads.
Still no sign.
He's just gone to phone her.
She does notice this registry office, I suppose. No, I'm just saying, like, you know.
Yeah, she knows it, Bobby.
Well, me and Ted are going to have a scout round if you want, Al.
Oh, thanks a lot, lads.
You don't seriously think she's got the wrong place, do you?
I think she's got cold feet myself.
Liv, I knew it had something to do with meat.
Have you been sniffing something, Ted?
No, Liv Ullman, she's Swedish.
Well, a lot of people are.
Oh, come on, you admit it. That's who you're getting Tracy Ullman mixed up with.
All right, so I admit it, Ted. But you've got as much chance as one with the other.
Well, you never know.
Well, it's hardly impressive, is it? A car valet.
Well, it's better than a car valet's assistant.
How do you mean?
I took you on as an apprentice, remember?
I saved your business, more like.
Oh?
Brought the extra bucket. I'll go and have a look if she's up the road.
Go on, then. Hurry up.
Hi.
What do you think of the car then, Sam?
Oh, it's great. Hey, I'm a little bit late, aren't I?
Yeah, I think so.
You're worth waiting for, though, aren't you?
Come on.
Hey, where have you been, Sam? I was really worried about you.
Oh, I'm sorry, Alan. I'm sorry, everybody. I just had a lot to sort out.
But you're all right.
Yes.
I'll go and see the registrar.
Hey, I've just put a message on Alan's computer.
Oh, why? What message?
Congratulations, Alan and Samantha.
Oh, couldn't you think of anything else?
Yeah, he could, but I wouldn't let him put it on.
Hey, I can hear some cars. It must be them.
About time.
And would you now repeat these words? I do solemnly declare...
I do solemnly declare...
that I know not of any lawful impediment...
that I know not of any lawful impediment...
why I, Samantha Helen Davis...
why I, Samantha Helen Davis...
may not be joined in matrimony to Cyril Allen Partridge...
may not be joined in matrimony to Cyril Allen Partridge...
Now the solemn moment has come for these two persons to contract the marriage before you, their witnesses. Will you please come forward? You'll take the ring, Alan, and take Samantha's hand. And would you now repeat these words, bridegroom first? I call upon these persons here present.
I call upon these persons here present.
To witness that I, Cyril Allen Partridge.
To witness that I, Cyril Allen Partridge.
Take thee, Samantha Helen Davis, to be my lawful wedded wife.
Take thee, Samantha Helen Davis, to be my lawful wedded wife.
And would you now repeat these words? I call upon these persons here present.
I call upon these persons... I call upon these... I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. I just can't commit myself.
Sam.
I'm sorry, Alan.
But why?
It's just no use.
Let me talk to her, Alan. What a mess.
If you're going for the Grant's Golden Slumbers Award, you've cracked it. You won at the final nap.
I wasn't asleep.
No, and you weren't wearing that to Petra's funeral either.
Yeah, I noticed, Mum.
I pressed it for you, Barry. All you had to do was get into it and go. For God's sake, Barry, couldn't you even be bothered to go to the girl's funeral?
What's the point? Because that's what you believe anyway, that I couldn't be bothered.
Oh, don't tell me, love. There's a more favourable version.
Well, if you must know, I didn't think it was a good idea. I thought Marie and them would be upset enough without me being there, all right?
Upset? That you'd taken the trouble to go and pay your final respects?
They don't want my respects, and maybe I can't blame them. Well, it would be a bit far-fetched, wouldn't it? Suggesting that I had any feelings of my own to worry about. Never thought it really mattered, you know, showing your feelings to anyone else. Except that it does matter, doesn't it? What people think and what people say.
It might not have altered anything.
Yeah, well, we'll never know now, will we? Either of us. I'm just the one that has to live with it.
Wish I could think of something to say to you, love.
How about, would you like some breakfast, son?
Breakfast? It's 10 o'clock.
We had to try, though,
Only just.
It makes sense, mate. If I go and pick the twins up now...
I don't want you going anywhere.
But Betty's had them since 9. It'll not take me half an hour.
I've told you, I don't want you going anywhere.
Look, is there anything I can do?
Yeah, me and Tara could go and pick him up.
The only place anybody's going is in there. There's matters to discuss.
You better come in then.
Family matters.
Well, I'll just go and see,
Oh, yeah. And while you're there, tell him thanks for the mark of respect.
Thanks for coming, Tara.
Yeah, it's all right. No trouble. No trouble at all.
Ready then, sir?
Oh, you ready? I've only been waiting half an hour.
Well, I'm here now, aren't I? Right, Mum, we're just off to,
Oh, don't tell me. Work?
No. Where'd he cause, though?
Yeah, we're going to take Alan Partridge out for a drink.
Oh, selfless, that's what you are.
Come on.
Don't know who needs it most, sir. Me, you, or him, eh?
You mean a drink? Or cheering up?
I mean both. Funeral bad, was it?
It's horrible. You should have been there, Barry.
Yeah, maybe I should. All right, Molly, is your Alan coming out to play?
Alan, there are some people for you.
Let's go and have one to have some friends then, eh?
Not funny, Terry.
Oh, no, come on. I meant Mrs. Partridge's little lad.
Yeah, I know. Do you know, it's women like you that get motherhood a bad name.
Well, fancy her not letting him come out at his age as well.
Well, fancy him letting her not let him come out at his age.
We'll just have to spring him tomorrow night under the cover of darkness. Remind him what a night out's really like. And help him drown his sorrows, eh?
If you Varo at the same time.
Hey, can you imagine her face when we get him home rotten drunk?
Come on.
They've moved back to their other house.
Yeah, well, I just wanted, you know...
No, I don't know, Barry.
Well, I wanted to explain... Look, I'll call back later when you're in a better mood, eh?
Suit yourself.
Well, I always do, don't I?
You've said it, Barry. What do you want?
I just wanted to explain why I wasn't there yesterday.
Well, you can explain to our Marie. She's back.
All right, I'm here. What do you want?
Well, I suppose you're surprised to see me, aren't you?
I'm surprised to see that you're out of bed. Have a nice lie-in, did you, yesterday when we were burying our Petra?
Now, look, Marie, I didn't come because I didn't think you'd want me to be there, all right?
Well, at least you got something right.
So I just came over to... Well, just to say that it wasn't because I couldn't be bothered, like.
Yeah. Well, thanks.
So, what are you going to do now?
Oh, the Jacksons don't make decisions, Barry.
Hey?
Oh, no, the future's far too important for the likes of us to decide. We leave all our decisions to Mrs. O'Rourke, don't we, Marie?
Mrs. O'Rourke, who's she?
Well, if it's any business of yours, she's a medium.
Oh, what? Oh, one of them,
Mrs. O'Rourke has a very special gift.
Yeah, a very special gift for saying whatever it is she thinks you want to hear.
Michelle.
Funny, you know, Barry. George was like you, sceptical. Till Mrs. O'Rourke said he and Marie ought to go and live in here. Now he thinks the sun shines out of her crystal ball.
Sounds like a bit of a rip-off mason to me, Marie.
Well, you wouldn't want us to listen to her, would you? Especially if it means us stopping here.
Oh, what's that to me, like?
It's a reminder. Every day of your life, for as long as we're here, it's a reminder of what you did to our Petra. And if there was no other reason, I'd stay here just for that.
Well, I better be getting off. See ya.
Try.
As much good as making himself poorly with drink.
Sorry, Barry. Thanks for calling round anyway.
Well, that's all right. I'll just tell Terry that Mummy wouldn't let you out then.
No. Well, it'll only be for a couple of hours, Mum.
I see. Well, there's nothing I can do to stop you, is there?
Right, see you about 9 then, Alan. Don't forget, don't bring your wheels, OK?
Wheels?
The car, you know, drinking and driving and that. Right, we'll see you now. Ta-ra, Mrs. P.
I'd better see him to the door, eh, Mum?
Hmm.
See you then, Barry.
Ta-ra.
Take care. Hey, Terry, lad, what are you having to drink?
Oh, hang on. First things first. Hold out your hands.
Why?
Now turn them over.
Hey, what are you up to?
Have you got a clean hanky on you?
Hanky? What are you lads on about?
And have you got your spends somewhere safe?
Of course I have. Why?
There you are, Terry. I told you, didn't I? If his mum was going to let him out at all, she'd dress him up nice.
Ah, he's a credit to it.
Look, lads, leave it out, will you? I get enough bother with me mum treating me like a 5-year-old.
Right.
Hey, I'll tell you what. I don't know what I'm going to do about her.
Well, don't be worried, Alan. Just be guided by me and Terry here.
Right, I will be. But I'll tell you what do you reckon I should do first off, like?
Well, you could
get the ale in.
Nice
oh, I see. You two lads are just what I needed. Love, 2 pints of lager and a pint of bitter, please. Hey, we'll make a real ace night of it, eh, lads?
There you go.
Cheers.
Well, cheers, lads.
Yeah, cheers, Alan. Now, don't forget what we told you. You've got to get rid of it.
Yeah, you've got to get rid of her before she digs herself in, because the longer she's there...
Yeah, I know. Now, look, this one's called a boat race. Now, what you've got to do...
Once you've got rid of her, well, then you're mate.
Yeah, we'll have a bachelor pad, all mod cons and everything, monitor.
Yeah, and then you might even lend it to the odd mate who wants to use it for the occasional...
Aphrodite.
I thought her name was Michelle.
Shut up. Look, Alan, but are you listening to what we're trying to say to you?
Yeah. Now, look, the object of the game is this. You've got to down the pint in one as fast as you can. Then when you finish, you turn the glass upside down and lob it on your crust.
But, Alan, listen to what
Yeah, I know. Now, look, I'll tell you what we'll do. We'll have a dummy run first, eh, before we get to the race proper. Here we go.
Go ahead, old fella. Go on, Alan. Go on, all the way.
Hey! Well Alan.
What we're saying, though, Al, is you've got to get rid of your aunt, lady.
Yeah, I know. But I want to warn you. When it comes to the boat race, I'm a formidable force to be reckoned with. Formidable force to be reckoned with. Sweet chariot, coming for to carry me home. Swing low.
As official representatives of the Band of Angels, we hereby declare you own. Come on. Here you go. And the last one in, right, is a mummy's one.
Never let it be said.
Never let what be said?
Well, I don't know. Nobody's said it yet. Happy New Year, Mother!
Don't be ridiculous.
Well, it is. It's the Chinese New Year, Year of the Mouse.
It's very appropriate.
Get inside and stop making an exhibition of yourself.
No.
Will you get inside and do as I tell you now?
It's a question of honour, Mother. And what's more, I'm fed up of you mother-coddling me, Molly.
Oh, are you?
And on top of that, I want you to vacate my premises.
Will now be soon enough.
Eh?
I only waited up to tell you I was going. I've worn my ankles down to my knees looking after you. And all you can do is to leave me sitting on my own while you go out and get drunk. I do know when I'm not appreciated. And I hope you choke on your stupid muesli.
Way!
Yes, he's gone. Alan's mama's done one.
Whoa.
Alan's mama's done one.
Right.
La, 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 la.
Hey, Grant! Get in this house.
Yes, Mum.
Hey, you know what this means, don't you? She's gone! Way! I am the champion!
Shut up.
Yes, Sheila. I am the champion.